All right, and as we take a turn, we're talking all about the big game. It's coming up, but some of you might still be on your healthy diet, which I hope that you are. Allison is here from the Texas Tech Weight Management Clinic, and we're going to talk about it. We're going to help you find out what you can actually enjoy and yet still have fun at the game. So, Allison, thanks for being here.
Thank you. I always love being here.
I love having you here because you always give us good information. I absolutely love football. I know you're a sports fan too. But how do we make sure that we are sticking within the healthy guidelines, that we don't like go home after the game and feel horrible that we just, you know, ate too much?
I think you bring up a good point because most of the time we go into an event like this with good intentions.
Yes.
We're going to drink plenty of water, we're going to keep our eating to a minimum, but then what happens is we get talking, maybe we have a beverage or two,
yes,
and we end up eating, indulging a little more, and when we go home with a little bit of regret.
Yep.
So a few tips for this.
Okay.
You know, first thing is, allow yourself a little bit of grace. So when you get to your Super Bowl party, walk in and kind of survey the food situation and pick out a couple of things, 2 things that you really want to eat.
Okay.
So the rest of your plate, fill up with fruits and veggies and low-calorie items, but I usually pick a savory item I really want and a sweet item I really want. And I pick those 2 things, I eat them, I put them on a plate, and I move away from the food. This is the second tip that I think is really important because a lot of times what happens is we sit in front of a bowl and we will eat it, especially if we're visiting, watching the game.
Yes.
And so moving away from the food environment is good if you can't, because sometimes we're sitting on the couch and there's bowls of chips and things like that. Put a piece of gum in your mouth or put a mint in your mouth because things don't taste good after we brushed our teeth. You know, interestingly, we were just talking about brushing teeth. But so if we've got that minty taste in our mouth, we're a lot less likely to eat that food.
Makes a lot of sense.
And then finally, be careful with those liquid calories.
Okay.
So not only
they add up fast.
They add up fast. You know, you might eat really well, but if you have a couple of margaritas, you have had 300, 400, 500, 600 calories more than what you ate. Yes. So kind of a fun and healthy recipe that I thought we could look at for Super Bowl. This is actually a peanut butter cheesecake dip. It's like a chocolate peanut butter cheesecake dip. It's for fruit. It's really high in protein, it's gluten-free, it's very keto-friendly. So this is a popular diet right now, so it's easy to make. I made all of this in my bullet.
Really?
So easy cleanup, it took literally 5 minutes.
Okay,
so we've got a cup of Greek yogurt, high in protein, low in fat. This one's fat-free.
Okay, and it's just a simple one, no
no flavoring,
anything, just
plain yogurt.
Okay.
Half a cup of peanut butter. I use the natural because there's less sugar in that.
All right.
Little bit of vanilla. 3 tablespoons of honey, that'll give us that sweetness. We don't need much because we're serving it with fruit.
Okay.
2 tablespoons of cocoa powder and only half of our low-fat cream cheese. So we don't even use the whole thing. Put it in the blender, put it in your bowl, and you're ready to serve it. I'll let you garnish it. I brought little tiny mini chocolate chips.
I was just going to ask you, does it matter if it's milk chocolate or dark chocolate?
Doesn't matter at all.
Does it really matter?
And if you're really into kind of the peanut butter cup vibe, you can even get some of those tiny peanut butter cups, chop them up and put that as a garnish on top, and we're good to go.
I like it. This is awesome. I'm going to go ahead and try it. Thank you so much for being here. If you've got questions for Allison, I'm sure y'all do, you can go ahead and talk to her at the Weight Management Clinic. You can give her a call at 806-834-6371. Allison, thanks so much.
Yes, cheers.
Enjoy the big game. We'll be right back with more Trends and Friends.
And go Chiefs.